forget to leave a like and subscribe to Genealogy. Hello, my YouTube minions. It is I, your unfriendly neighborhood Skeletor. Today, I, Skeletor, plan to react to a newly released trailer. Now, I know it's been a long time since I've reacted to a trailer, but this was one that I, Skeletor, just could not pass. You know, it's a pretty big one, as I'm talking about the new Superman trailer that just dropped.
Wait, Scott!
That's right! I know a lot of you are out there, but Skeletor, you're an evil villain. Why do you care about Superman? Well, it is true, I don't care about Superman. I mean, I have done videos of Superman. Superman versus Goku and an AI Superman video as well. So it's not like I've never talked about Superman before. And yes, since I'm a supervillain with plans for world domination, it is only natural that I like to keep a close eye on any and every hero out there that may pose a threat to my plan for global conquest, you know? What's that old adage? Keep your friends close and your enemies even closer.
Let's stop wasting time. I didn't come here to hear your terrible jokes.
That being said, enough of all this blathering. Let's get to this trailer, shall we? DC Studios presents. I have to say I kind of prefer the Marvel intro over the DC one. It's a lot more epic.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah.
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
Sure.
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Cronkite? Is he comparing his wife, Lois Lane, to Walter Cronkite? I'm sorry, Clark. If you're comparing your hot news reporter wife, Lois Lane, to that crotchety old Walter Cronkite, you may want to check your vision. Perhaps you're being affected by some form of drunken kryptonite that I'm not aware of. That makes you see things. I don't know.
That's what you think.
Superman.
Miss Lane.
Now that we're formally introduced, for the first time, for the 100th time,
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for what some
it's
might.
a lot of
It's a lot.
why is Lois Lane being so confrontational to her husband? You know, I get that she's a news reporter and all, but you kind of have to live with the guy, you know? He has saved your life 1,000 times over and over again. Nobody knows this more than you. Just saying, you might want to ease up on your husband there.
Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions. That's funny.
My actions? I stopped a war.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you're gonna be?
What? Is she giving him the business because he stops a war? Listen out there, in the DC universe, you shouldn't be preoccupying yourself with whether or not Superman stops a war. You should be thankful he doesn't start one. Take this as an evil villain? I wouldn't care what you all had to say. I would stop, start, do whatever the hell I wanted as an evil villain, and I couldn't care what they wrote about me in the press.
Right.
So be thankful that Superman actually cares, and he's doing this interview at all, because with his power, be thankful he doesn't start one. Why must you lowly humans constantly pick a fight with this Kryptonian?
But I'll extinguish all of you.
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman. Did you consult with the president?
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of the United States.
anybody except for
Oh my god. Your Superman film, everyone. Non-stop political arguments. That's what you look for in your superhero films, isn't it? Having to question himself about every movie does. I thought we covered this in The Man of Steel already. Why are we revisiting this? I'm kind of done with political superhero films, you know? Is it so much to just ask for a film where Superman just punches Solomon Grundy in the face for an hour and a half?
Don't make me do this!
You know, I hate Solomon Grundy. I don't know why. I just hate his face.
Oh, Grundy.
And
and doing good.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die.
Why don't you question yourself about this interview and the implications that it may have? You know, there is a responsibility to be a superhero, but there's also a responsibility to be a journalist as well. You know, I'm just kind of saying, questioning your man who has risked his life to save Earth time and time again might come with some sort of consequence. You know, painting him needlessly as some kind of global villain might have a negative consequence. Just saying, Lois, if Superman has a responsibility, where's yours then? You know, you were also the one who decided to foolishly publish his weakness for all the world to see, which almost cost your life.
He can't see through lead.
And kryptonite will destroy him.
Just saying, as a journalist, you're the last person I want to hear about social responsibility and the global good. You know? I gotta say, I really love that John Williams score. It doesn't matter how evil I am, it always gives me shivers. In a good way. Which is saying something, because I have no skin.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
Yep, something I really want to hear my superhero say. Hey, buddy, eyes up here. Ah, Christopher Reeves, how I miss you.
I'm here to fight for truth and justice in the American way.
Your choices. Your actions.
Superman is not a man. He's an it.
Oh, so you're just going to assume his gender, are you? So then why don't you call him Super It?
Somehow become the focal point of the entire world's conversation. I will not accept that.
So I'm going to start my own YouTube channel, where I'm going to do nothing but complain about Superman. And when I reach 1 million views, I'll show the last son of Krypton who's boss.
Just when I think you've said the stupidest thing ever, you keep talking.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
More of that, please. Can I just have a whole movie of just him punching monsters? Who the heck is this character here? Hot girl? You might want to close your mouth there, lady. You keep that up, all you're gonna do is eat flies. Fly with your mouth closed, hot girl.
Dog.
For being his wife, I gotta say Lois Lane knows very little about Superman. She knows he's Clark Kent, so they're definitely intimate at this point. How she doesn't know he has a dog? She really doesn't pay attention, does she?
I guess that's what love does to you.
So much for her.
Superman, I say this with all sincerity. I think you could do better. Dump the deadbeat journalist. Go after Wonder Woman. I hear she's on the market.
I never should have had your baby. That's what I've been telling you for 16 years.
In theaters, July 11th. All right, there you have it, the Superman trailer. A lot of you are like, but Skeletor, why did you stop it a lot? I kind of have to. Due to copyright issues, if I don't give my commentary ever so often, I may have to actually mute the entire thing, which I really don't want to do.
No.
But anyway, what did I think of this trailer? I mean, it's okay. I can't point to one moment on this trailer, to be honest, where I was like, ooh, I can't wait. You know, there's nothing in this that I didn't already see from the teaser. We already saw Hot Girl and the other characters. The political intrigue stuff, should he be allowed to stop a war? We already did that. That's not a new plot line. Not only did we do that, I think, what was it, Superman 3? I believe it was Superman 3 or 4. I don't remember which one, but it was. I know we already discussed that in one of the Christopher Reeve Superman films.
I can't stand idly by and watch us stumble into the madness of possible nuclear destruction. Effective immediately, I'm going to rid our planet of all nuclear weapons.
also ran that whole plot line to death in the Man of Steel as well. Especially Batman v Superman, where his battle with Zod, led to the destruction of an entire city, and, Batman took issue with that.
Why did you say that name?
We already discussed that, so that's not a new concept or idea. To be perfectly honest, I just wanted to see Superman punch Solomon Grundy for an hour.
Solomon Grundy stop you. Solomon Grundy stronger.
Maybe beat up on Doomsday off-world. That's kind of what I was hoping for. And to be honest, I'm kind of disappointed in James Gunn. I actually think James Gunn has a lot more creativity than this. Like he did Guardians of the Galaxy. I think he does Off-World really well. And I would have really liked to have seen a film where Superman says goodbye to Earth for a while. Like I have knowledge that maybe there are people from Krypton still alive and I want to go find them. And he goes on a space journey, And on his space journey, he encounters dangers far beyond the ones he's used to on Earth. And maybe he has to team up with Green Lanterns and other alien creatures. Opening up the DC universe in a broader sense, like Guardians of the Galaxy did.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm Superman.
I don't know. That's just kind of what I was always hoping they'd do with Superman. Because let's be honest. Yes, there's a dog now, but we've already seen this film. Only this time there's big monsters that he's punching, so whatever. That being said, am I going to watch this film? Yeah, most likely. Like I said, I gotta keep my friends close, but my enemies closer. So I am duty-bound to watch it.
It's not true.
But let me know what you all thought in the comments. Are you excited for this film? Was there anything in this trailer at all that excited you? And as per usual, unless you want to face the wrath of Skeletor, if you liked this content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to Shaneology. Until next time.